difference in perception given to different demographics is a topic that's given a lot of attention but could be given more. I think in light of Brexit and what's happened, we're seeing a lot more of these negative things being given to society and becoming more and more mainstream, if that makes sense. And I think that it allows us all to become more united as a community and show that this is something that we will not tolerate and we can work against. The biggest barriers that need to be broken down, especially from what I've seen, definitely gender barriers. I think the perception, that maybe men are more capable than women, especially in the corporate environment, from what I've seen. And it's definitely a barrier that, as I said, needs to be broken down, and we need to see more females being pushed and given more responsibilities in big business, and we need to see more female business leaders, which we are seeing now, don't get me wrong, but I think it's something that can be given more attention and can be done even more efficiently. I think positive discrimination has increased, but I think it can be addressed by remembering that it's equality, right? That's the whole idea of it came from equality, and maybe some people have lost sight of that, and it's just aligning yourselves back with understanding that it's all about being equal, and positive discrimination may be hindering that, even though it has good intentions. The greatest improvements in diversity that I've seen personally, I would say, are in education. I think it used to be very much the case where you'd go to school, you'd finish your A-levels or equivalent, and you'd get pushed to go to university, and that was that. And then if you did anything else, it was seen as being less of value than getting a degree. But now we're seeing, obviously, with the rise of apprenticeship schemes and the government pushing that, and the stigma that was once attached to that maybe being broken down, and people seeing the real value of that, I think is definitely a form of diversity that I've seen improved over time. I think little changes that we can see that will make a big change are the small things in life, right? Maybe making more of an effort on a day-to-day basis with people that we interact with, maybe at work or in our personal lives or social lives. Making maybe life a bit better and trying to understand people a bit more. And that's the compassion and the caringness that we're shown can really make society a better place, because it reflects. So if I'm sort of nice to someone else, they might be, turn around and reflect that on someone else, and it will just spread. I think that's something that really great that could happen from something really small. Future diversification that I'm excited to see in the corporate environment is diversity from education. So seeing people with skills that they've learnt, maybe not so much at university, but on a scheme like the one that I'm currently on, or on a trade scheme or something like that, trying to incorporate that and using that value that's been created and putting them in a corporate environment, and really allowing for innovation and allowing for new ideas and fresh ideas to come about from that. Because I think if you put the same set of people that have gone through a similar experience like university, they tend to think in a certain way. And if you have people that haven't done that and have had different life experiences, you allow different ideas to be unlocked and different perceptions and different ways of thinking. And I think for me that's really, really exciting. So the apprenticeship scheme, the whole idea is that you work and you study at the same time. So it allows you to get the best of both. And it's worked well for me because I feel like I'm quite a hands-on learner. So I like to be doing things, and I instead of being in more of a classroom environment like a lecture and doing more theoretical things, I like to be actually, doing practical things and learning like that. And I think that's something that's really, really excited me. And I feel, although it may not be for everyone, university, this is a perfect opportunity and a perfect environment to learn for people who may not have excelled in school or may not have found that environment as stimulating as others.